Hi, I'm Mike Deaton in Johns Creek, Georgia. Welcome to my basement in my HO scale model railroad of Colorado's joint line. We call it the Colorado Joint Line Railway System. Colorado Joint Line Railway System is an actual model of Colorado's joint line. It's a triple deck layout, and we start here with the Denver yards and Pueblo yards. Denver is at the north end and Pueblo is at the south end. So here on Colorado's joint line, we have two main railroads, the Denver and Rio Grande Western and the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe. These are your railroads that built all the track and have all the facilities. However, the Santa Fe also has a tenant railroad that has trackage rights. The Burlington Northern, or actually their Colorado and Southern subsidiary. Now with all this excitement, three different railroads running trains over the railroad, we have connections with other railroads. In Denver, you've got the Union Pacific. In Pueblo, you've got the Missouri Pacific, and somewhere in the middle, the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific comes in at Colorado Springs. So we have 6 different railroads running on Colorado's joint line. To operate the CJL railway system, we use a digital command control system by Digitrax. In each basement room, we have a command station, a 5-amp power supply. We have PM42 power management boards, which handle short circuit protection and distribute power to the track. We also have BDL 168 block detection units. The block detection feature enables us to use dispatching software to monitor where trains are on the railroad. So how does my railroad get around a 3-room basement? All right, well, here's how it works. Start here at the north end. This is Denver. It's the middle level. Go out that way. You're going south. So the middle level goes all the way around the basement, all the way around over here. It's going up. It's going uphill. It comes up here to Palmer Lake, which is the highest point of the railroad, and it becomes the upper level. If you continue on the upper level, you go around the basement again. On around the basement, on around the basement. Back over here, there's a helix. The helix is a series of spiral turns that come down. At the base of the helix is the lower level. The trains reverse direction and come through the basement going this way and come in to the south end of the railroad here at Pueblo, Colorado. So what makes Colorado's joint line a joint line? Well, it's a long story. Originally, the Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad built a line south out of Denver, coming here down south to Pueblo, Colorado, and was followed soon after by the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe, who built the parallel line. Now, the Rio Grande wasn't very happy about this, so they actually made the Santa Fe fly over from one side to the other. They wouldn't allow any crossings. Well, this made for a lot of fun for a bottleneck during World War I. So the government declared that this should now become a double track main line and that they should jointly share the trackage. So what they did was they took out the Santa Fe's flyover, realigned the track, taking the old Rio Grande to the Santa Fe and the old Santa Fe to the Rio Grande. And it runs like this all the way from Denver to Pueblo. And that's why it's Colorado's joint line. The CJL railway system is designed for operations, so we need a good dispatching system to keep track of where all our trains are. So here in the dispatcher's office, I've got a computer with Railroad and Company train controller software installed on the computer, using the digital command control boards from Digitrax, the block detection units. I'm set up to be able to have a dispatcher monitor 6 or 8 trains at a time that are running all over the railroad. We may do 30 in an operating session with 8 or 10 different operators. And the dispatcher can see on the board the position of turnouts, which are indicated with red or green for thrown or closed, or blue is the track sections that are occupied. So that way the dispatcher can always see where the trains are, and we use FRS radios for communication. The question I often get is, am I from Colorado? How did I come to Motto Colorado Railroads? And no, I'm a Georgia native. I grew up along the Atlanta and West Point. And in my youth, I was just fascinated with the colorful Western railroads. I took a family vacation out to Colorado and fell in love with the country and been back quite a few times ever since. And when I found out that there was a place where all the railroads I like to model all ran together, it was natural to pick Colorado's joint line as my model of choice. So here we are in colorful Colorado, right here in Georgia. thanks for visiting the CJL railway system. I hope you've enjoyed your visit here with us today. Thank you for your participation in the Piedmont Pilgrimage. We hope you'll join us again next year, and we hope to have an open house here. Until then, stay safe.